So, we're gonna do some more commentary. This time, we're playing Maggie, and she is the trapper for the group. Now, she still has to pressure the monster, but not in the same way as the assault does. She more has to try and keep the monster restrained and have the dome up to force engagements. And she's really how you find the monster in most cases, because Daisy, the trap George she has with her, is really good at finding the monster. Now, another thing to note, this game we play against a Wraith, and he's really good, so this is a particularly good match for me. So yeah, straight away the monsters like scares some birds, and I'm running this way for whatever reason, not entirely sure, but sure, let's go. And we'll keep running around here, and I notice I've ran the complete wrong direction, and I'm now halfway over the map from where everything else is happening, so that's not good. Gonna try and run back to the rest of the group here. Now you'll notice as well, I've always got the arena out in my hand ready to throw, because that's your number one thing to do, is drop that arena on top of the monster's head. Now we see it's there, so I'm gonna throw the trap down, I think. Or I could not as well. So we know the monster's going that way round, so I'm gonna try and cut it off and get a good position where I can throw down the arena. Yeah. So we'll keep running here. And couple monster things there. Now we've completely lost the monster, which is not good. There's a buff monster just walk by. Now you wanna watch out for these plants there, you see? They're really bad, like... Okay, so the monster decoys there. This is not the real monster beating up like me right now. The real monster went up over that cliff and is hiding. Because Wraith is a sneaky bastard like that. Now you see, he just hides in the corner there. I think that's the decoy as well. And you want to really watch out for those plants in the bottom left corner of the screen. Like, they will incapacitate you so fast. So you want to be sure to shoot those, and it'll... Yeah, look like that. It got me because I didn't shoot it like a spanner. But you can shoot those and they'll activate and you'll be fine. So, ideally you want to just see those and smash them up straight away. Now here you see, like, I'm just dropping harpoons all the time because it's more important to keep the monster restrained than it is to deal damage, because both the support and the assault are really good at making damage on the monster, so that should be more their job than your job. So yeah, the monster stays in a little bit long, in my opinion. Like, yeah, we break his armor and don't really do much health damage, but the Wraith is not very strong in health terms, so any kind of damage you can do to it is always good. And I'll take down this buff monster here. That'll let me move faster, catch up to the monster quicker. It's always nice to have. And if you like take the buff and let the monster decay, then the Wraith won't be able to eat it itself, so it's always a nice thing. Another thing to note, that each of the different creature types, they'll all give you a different buff. Like the big tyrant things, they will give you a damage buff. I think the Mega Mouths gives you the damage reduction buff. That long-legged thing obviously will give you the movement speed, but yeah, there's other buffs as well and on the other monsters, but I'm not entirely sure which ones gives which, so I won't try and give wrong information here.
Lubricants, pesticides, food, you name it. But they are huge.
Now a lot of this is just running around because the Wraith is so goddamn elusive. Like, you can never find him. Even Daisy has a hard time tracking him. So yeah, this the Mega Mouth gives you special class cooldown reductions. Like, I thought it'd give the damage reduction, but obviously it doesn't. It's my bad. So the Wraith actually ended up doing a 180 on us there and was just eating in the same area we fought it in while we were running the other side of the map. And that's something the Wraith can do, and you need to watch out for because, yeah, they will do a lot.
I see it. Anyone else? It's way over there.
So because it's close, you can drop down the arena and not worry too much. I will take a lot of damage here, and the Wraith will try and focus me down later on in the match because it knows I'm pretty good at playing the Trapper. So he'll just constantly focus me down to try and get rid of the mobile arena as soon as possible and to stop these harpoons from stopping him from, like, just eating people. So he looks straight onto me, like, every time. But we are doing good health damage on it here, so. Now you notice that somebody died here, but it's not really an issue because we got Lazarus, and you'll see, like, he went blue tinge there. That means he's in cloak. And because, like, the white skull is there, it means that Lazarus can revive that player even though they're dead. As long as he uses his Lazarus glove thing, he'll pick them right back up off the ground. Like that, and they're back at full health, and nothing to worry about. Like, no strikes, nothing. Like, they just get right back up as if nothing happened. And I died, but again, it's not an issue because Lazarus is really good. So we'll just keep wailing on the monster, let it run away, and Lazarus will pick me back up. As you can see, full health, no strikes, nothing. I'm really good. Like, Lazarus is probably one of my more favourite supports. Medics rather, not support. He's not support. He is definitely a medic. He can heal people. Yeah. So my dome's regenerating. I should be reloading my weapon at this point. There we go. Switch to the harpoons. Start reloading my SMG that way. And I'll try and cut off the monster again, because we all know how well that works out for me. And it looks like he did a 180 again, so we're gonna walk over this way and see what we can see. Because there's tracks in here, I'll go up and have a nosy on about. It looks like Daisy didn't find anything either, so it does look like it did a 180 on us here. But this is just how sneaky the Wraith can be. Like, we were right on its heels, and it's just gone. Like, there's no way you can track that properly. Like, I think that's one of the main reasons it's so hard to defeat right now, is because it can just do a lot of damage and hide, and then just run and not really have to worry about engagements.
Daisy, stay away from that plant.
And obviously Hank there got eaten by the carnivorous plant, and nobody's close enough, so I've got to run back and help him myself. So yeah, after it finishes eating you, it'll put you into a down state. And what I'm going to do here is just keep not reviving him, but start the revive timer to stop the bleed out, just so that Lazarus can get there in time and revive him properly. Because we don't want to give him strikes, that's never a good thing. So we'll just keep doing this. Wait for Laz to get here.
No one would say you didn't
And
try,
he'll res him up. And then we're back on the hunt. Now I think he's close, because the birds were pretty close. And he likes this area a lot, so... But then again, it did just scare monsters, birds, 350 meters away, so... I could be completely talking out my arse at this point, so...
exports a lot of wildlife.
We'll just run over there. It is now level 3, which is kind of bad for us, because now it's going to do a truckload of damage. Like, it was doing a lot of damage at stage 2, but stage 3 just like doubles its damage. It's really, really absurd. And it also lets him break the power relay, so we'll have to be careful of that as well. A lot of the time, people will opt to just go straight to the relay, but I don't really think that's a good thing, because the monster has all the time in the world to just fill up his armor bar, and you don't want that, because how are you going to fight a monster with full armor at level 3? Like, it's just going to completely destroy you. So you want to go in and find it out in the wilderness while it's eating up, and see what you can do about that. Now, I kind of make a mistake here and I go in first, and it does lead me to being downed as far as I remember. But I do get revived and we kick some ass, and it's good. It's bloody animals. So yeah, it's right here, so as soon as I see it, drop down the prep, drop some harpoons, wait for the team to come here. So yeah, because I'm the only one here right now, like, it's just gonna wail on me and drop me into the down state. But it's not really an issue, because we do have Lazarus, like I've said a couple of times already. Like, as long as the monster doesn't eat your body, you're fine.
Clock is active.
So yeah, now I'm back alive. And the monster's still here for some reason. It just decided to sit behind a rock.
Traps ready. Stand by.
That's fine, because the assault's shielded up, and because of that, the monster's just gonna come and attack me. Again, it just really doesn't like me as a player. Like, it is really, really not impressed with me, so... Again, that's the decoy, and I don't think you can damage the real thing while the decoy's doing that, so... And the decoy doesn't actually take any damage. Irrelevant to what the bar at the top says, is not actually dealing any damage to the monster whatsoever. Although I think that was actually the real thing, but it did look like the decoy, so... Again, I'm talking out my arse, but... It's so hard to know against the Wraith, because he's such a sneaky bastard.
Yeah, this is what you want.
Now you want to watch out for these things, they do a lot of damage. And again, I went the complete wrong direction. Now the difference between those little coloured dot ping things you see, the red ones mean it's the monster itself, the orange ones mean someone's tagged some wildlife, so like a plant or one of those antlion things, and a yellow one is just like a hey look over here kind of thing. But yeah, so my tactics as a hunter, as a trapper rather, is to just stay more split from your team, so you can try and head the monster off at a pass every time, so you can drop the arena and keep him trapped in. You do need to watch out for the monster just training you down, because as soon as you go down, the arena goes down too. But yeah, other than that, I think Maggie is my favourite character, probably my favourite class as a trapper. And we'll see where we go from there. I think the next video I'll do is a Hank video as support, and I'll leave the Goliath for last. I've only got those 4. I didn't get any medic footage, which is a problem, but we'll get that on launch.